Hello, and welcome to the Danville Area School District's student registration tutorial. This video will walk through the step-by-step process of registering your child for the upcoming school year. Please be prepared to spend 15 minutes to a half hour filling out the form online, plus whatever time you'll need to collect and prepare the documents that we will need to complete this registration. We highly recommend that you gather your important documents first and then either scan or take a picture of them with your phone and save them so that you can quickly upload everything at the end when the system asks for them. To begin, simply enter your child's name in the fields, as well as their gender, their date of birth, and if they have ever been enrolled in the school district before. After you have the basic information entered, you can click Begin Registration to start the full process. This page is the introduction to the Danville Area School District. Notice that along the left side of this page, you have the ability to submit messages, save the registration if you have any questions and can come back to it. You can review the index, which is the table of contents, and allows you to choose the sections you wish to fill out at the time. So I'm going to begin by clicking on the index. We are going to begin the registration form on page 3, which is the student information page. As you can see, your child's information from the first page has already been carried over. Please confirm that the child's name appears as it appears on the birth certificate. Once you confirm this, you can continue with entering the primary household information. The primary household information refers to the address where your child lives most of the time. Please be sure that you are entering a physical address in these fields. Any P.O. boxes must be entered into address 2. Please note that the household phone number is used for emergency and announcement notifications, such as closings or if your child is sick. So the phone number that you want to use here is the primary number. As we work our way down the form, please note that there is a field asking for the last school attended for your child. If you're registering for kindergarten, you can enter none in this field. Next, we will focus on adding contact information for the child. Please enter the primary parent guardian you would like contacted first in the event of an emergency. After all required information has been entered for the first parent or guardian, click on Add Another Contacts entry. You have the ability to add up to 6 contacts. These entries are in addition to the first primary parent or guardian in terms of contact priority, meaning these entries will only be contacted if the previous contacts cannot be reached. As you can see, that takes us back up to the top, and if we scroll down, you can see there is a second contact here to enter. So I'm going to enter that information, confirm that everything looks good, and move on to the next page. In this section, you will be able to add important information for the student you are registering. This section contains 3 conditional questions. If you answer no for all 3 sections, you will not need to fill out information pertaining to these questions. For the tutorial, I'm going to say yes for all of these, and we will walk through those fields. If your child requires any special education services, please fill out this screen in detail. You may select multiple boxes as well as provide more information on this service. You may also upload any additional service forms that may be beneficial to have on record for your child. The next section is a conditional page from the basic student information page. If you indicate your housing status as homeless, you will be able to fill out the details on this page. Just select whatever is appropriate for your situation from the dropdown. The next page pertains to your child's medical information. Please carefully review this page and be as detailed as possible while filling out your responses. Next, we will be covering the transportation details for your child. If your child does not require busing, please click Next to continue. If your child does require busing and they have after-school care or before-school care, please fill out this page in detail. You could select from the dropdown whether it's in the morning or after school, or both in the morning and after school. If your child requires transportation to a child care provider, please enter the name and address of that provider. Once you are done entering the transportation information, you can click Next. Now we are on the Forms page where you could upload any required documentation. After all the student information has been completed, you will need to upload the required documentation to finalize student registration. Please note that at a minimum, the home language survey, parental registration statement, proof of residency, birth certificate, and immunization records must be received by the district before the registration can be accepted. You may access the home language survey, parental registration statement, and record release form from these links here to fill out. These forms require a visit to your healthcare provider and can be mailed, dropped off, or faxed to the school nurse's office. The school district mailing address, which is also the drop-off location, can be found if you scroll down on this page. You could also find the nurse's office information there as well. Once you have finished uploading all of the required forms, you can click Next. You are now ready to submit the registration to Danville Area School District. This can be done by clicking this button. You are then asked to confirm that you do want to continue in submitting this registration form. Your registration has been submitted to the Danville Area School District for approval. The registration will be carefully reviewed by staff at the school to ensure completion and accuracy. You will be contacted when the registration has been approved or if the district admin office have any questions. Thank you and welcome to Danville Area School District.